Hello! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Muli, ako ang inyong lingkod, Sir Jolan M. Sereno. At welcome sa ating first math tutorial in Mathematics 10. At sa ating tutorial ngayon, ang topic natin is about sequence. So, simulan na natin. Okay, let's start with the learning objectives. For our learning objectives, after going through this lesson, you're expected to generate patterns. So, yun lang. No? You just look for the patterns in a given set of numbers. So, let's begin. Let's answer first the question, what is a sequence? So, by definition, a sequence is a set of numbers written in a specific order. So, as you can see here, we have here in notation, here we read this as A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3, A sub 4, A sub 5, A sub 6, up to A sub n. So as you can see, we have here 3 dots. So in mathematics, ang tawag natin dyan ay ellipsis. So the ellipsis, denoted as yung 3 dots, indicates that the sequence continues indefinitely. So alam naman natin sa set of numbers, we have infinite set of numbers. So if you want to show infinity, we just use the ellipsis in our series of numbers. And then yung a sub n denotes the last term, or if you want to end the sequence. So again, here, the number a sub 1, this one, is called the first term. So in mathematics, pag nagsulat tayo dyan sa sequence, understood yan na ang sinusolve natin is the first term in the given sequence. And then a sub 2 is the second term. So as you can see, yung n natin, siya yung nagsasabi kung pang-ilan. Pang-ilan yung term. So kapag pinapalitan natin yung ating sub dito, itong magiging 2, kung naging 2 siya, therefore, second term yan. And in general, a sub n is the nth term. So, you just change the value of n kung pang-ilang term ang gusto mong hanapin or ipakita sa ating sequence. Okay? Let's continue. So, let's have now an example for number 1. So here, let's first define what is a finite sequence. It is a sequence with the last term, while the infinite sequence is a sequence without last term. So very specific, direct yung ating definition. You just go on the last term. We're talking about the set of numbers in a given sequence. So if the sequence has a last term, so pwede natin siyang sabihin na finite sequence siya. Kapag naman wala tayong nakikitang last term or ginamitan natin siya ng ellipsis, therefore, the sequence is infinite. Tingnan natin. Let's have here a table, set of examples here. For the first column, this is for the finite sequence. So let's check first the sample sequence here. So in the first sequence, we have 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, up to 27. So, gumamit siya dito ng ellipsis, pero naglagay siya pa rin ng last term or number. So, ibig sabihin, hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon kapag gumamit ka ng ellipsis, infinite na agad yon. So, depende siya. Kung lalagyan mo naman siya ng next term or yung pwede mong tapusin yung sequence doon, magiging finite siya. Compared mo dito, we have 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and then sinilagyan niya na to ng ellipsis or ng 3 dots. Ibig sabihin, indefinite, so infinite yung ating set of numbers. Ibig sabihin, may mga kadugtong pa yan at dire-diretso yan. So, infinitely yan. Kaya, infinite sequence ito. So, wala siyang sinet ano yung last term kasi nga, hindi naman niya dinugtungan. Compared mo dito na nilagyan niya ng 27, ibig sabihin, itong sequence na to ay meron pang mga numbers in between 21 and 27, pero alam natin, ang huli doon is 27. Compared mo dito na wala siyang nilagay na next number or after the ellipsis, ibig sabihin, continuous yung ating pagbibilang ng terms or ng pattern dyan dun sa ating sequence. So, therefore, kaya siya categorized as infinite sequence. So, ganun din yung nangyari dito sa baba. We have 1, 1, 2, 3, and 5, followed by an ellipsis, and then we have 1, negative 1, 1, and negative 1, followed by an ellipsis. So, therefore, itong tatlong to is an example of an infinite sequence. Now, balik tayo dito sa finite sequence. So, second example natin, we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 13. So, hindi sila gumamit dito ng ellipsis, diretso na sinasabi niya na ang first term mo is 1, and then ang last term mo dito is 13. And then, last example, you have 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So, sir, sequence pa rin ba yan? Yes, may pattern yan. So, alam niyo naman siguro, may kita niyo. Ano bang pattern yan, sir? Bakit puro yan? 5. Pero yung ating last term is 5, and then ang first term natin is 5. So, kung sa tingin niyo ano ba ang magiging pattern yan? So, yun yung pag-aaral natin dito sa ating lesson. Okay? So, these will be some examples of finite sequence and an infinite sequence. Okay? So, let's proceed to our next example. Ito na, magsasolve na tayo. Find the next term of the sequence 19, 24, 29, 34. And then, as you can see, meron tayo ditong 3 dots. So, ibig sabihin, may mga kasunod pa yan. So, ang ating task for this example is malaman ano ba ang susunod na term or number after ni 34. So, I think, may mga sagot na kayo dyan. Pero tingnan natin kung tama ang inyong sagot. So, how are we going to solve this kind of problem? So, first, observe. Yun ang una natin gagawin. Obserbahan nyo yung sequence, yung pattern niya. May pattern ba yan, sir? Parang wala naman. So, yun yung una nyong gagawin. I-observe nyo muna. And then, mathematically, mentally, nagko-compute na kayo dyan. No? Mayroon na kayong ginagawang process sa utak nyo para makakita kayo ng pattern dyan. And then, next is to observe the interval. So, titingnan natin yung interval ng bawat number or bawat term in the given sequence. So, from 19, naging 24. And then, 24, naging 29. And then, 29, naging 34. So, ano ba yung interval sa bawat term or bawat numbers? No? So, I think meron lang kayong sagot dyan. So, here, ang ating pattern na nakita dito is we add 5 to the previous number. So, titingnan natin kung tama ba yung pattern na to. So, from 19, pag nag-add tayo ng 5, 19 plus 5 is 24. So, tama. 24, add 5, 29. So, tama ulit. And then, 29, nag-add ka ng 5, 34. So, ibig sabihin, yung pattern natin dito is mag-add lang tayo ng 5 sa previous number to get the next number. So, here, from 19, so, kita nga natin dito, susunod ay 24. Plus ka nga naman ng 5 doon. And then, 24, add ka ulit ng 5 para maging 29. So, 29 plus 5 ulit, 34. So, ngayon, pwede na nating malaman ano ba yung next term. So, here, ang next term natin dito is what? What do you think is the next term here? Okay, so the answer here is 39. So, kapag nag-add tayo ng 5 sa 34, that is equivalent to 39. So, ibig sabihin, ang next term dito sa sequence na to is 39. Okay. Next. Next, illustrative example number 3. What is the next term of the sequence 6, 12, 24, 48? Again, 6, 12, 24, 48. So, take note of the sequence. Ano daw ulit yung next term sa sequence na to? So, here, ang ating solution, tingnan natin kung tama, yung 6, pag multiply mo sa 2, you get 12. And then from 12, multiplied by 2, you get 24. And then 24 multiplied by 2 is 48. Therefore, to get the next term, we're going to multiply 48 by 2. The product is 96. Therefore, the next term in this sequence after ng 48, so we can now write here 96. Kasi yung nakita nating pattern, minumultiply sa 2 yung previous term to get the next term. So, kita naman natin yan. Sir, bakit hindi nag-add? So, pag nag-add kasi kayo, so 6 plus 6, edi 12. So, dapat mag-6 pa rin ang i-add mo. So, kung 12, pag nag-plus ka dun ng 6 sa 12, it's only 18. So, hindi siya magiging 24. Kasi again, yung pattern natin, kailangan consistent yon. Ibig sabihin, kung nag-add ka ng 6 dun sa first term to get the second term, dapat, from the second term, going to the third term, dapat you use the same pattern. So, kung mag-add ka pa rin dapat. So, hindi gagana dito yung addition pag nag-add lang. So, dito, ang ginamit natin ngayon is multiplication. So, pag nag-multiply tayo by a number, lalabas yung next term. So, dito, obviously, ang pattern ay multiplied by 2. So, ibig sabihin, from 6, pag minultiply mo sa 2, 12. So, dapat, yung 12, i-multiply mo ulit sa 2 kasi ang pattern mo is multiplied by 2. So, 12 times 2, 24. Tama. And then, 24 times 2, 48. So, ibig sabihin, consistent yung pattern natin na minumultiply lang siya sa 2. So, therefore, pwede na nating makuha yung next term by using that pattern multiplied by 2. So, 48 times 2 is 96. Therefore, the next term is 96. Okay? Next, let's have illustrative example number 4. Find the first 4 terms of the given rule. Ito, basahin natin itong ating equation. Read as a sub n is equal to 3n minus 2. So, ito yung gagamitin nating equation o yung rule para mahanap yung first 4 terms. Okay? So, here, let's solve for the first term. So, first term, like what we discussed kanina, is denoted as a sub 1. Okay? So, understood yan na kapag sinulat natin si a sub 1, ang hinahanap natin is the first term. So, again, ang ating rule is a sub n is equal to 3n minus 2. Now, so, it means that kung first term ang hinahanap mo, ang value mo ng n is 1. So, therefore, pwede nating isulat ngayon a sub 1. So, papalitan na natin yung n ng 1 kasi we're talking about the first term. So, we're solving for the first term, therefore, the value of n now is 1. So, a sub 1 is equal to 3 times the quantity. So, again, yung n natin is a variable. So, ang value na ngayon niya is 1, like what I said kanina, kasi first term nga yan. And then, minus 2. Itong minus 2 natin is constant. Fix ito sa ating equation. So, ang papalitan lang natin dito is yung value ng n. And then, therefore, we can now say that a sub 1 is equal to 1. Sir, paano nangyaring naging 1 na lang yung value ng a sub 1? So, from here, order of operation, so, dito, we need to multiply 3 by 1. So, 3 times 1 is 3. And then, minus 2, the answer is 1. That's it. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Basic operations lang ang ating gagamitin dito. Okay, so ang ating first term is 1. Now, let's continue. Let's have the second term. So, again, denoted as a sub 2. So, again, the rule is, we're going to use the same rule. Hindi natin siya pipaguhin yan. A sub n is equal to 3n minus 2. For our equation now, we have a sub 2. So, again, papalitan natin yung n ng 2 kasi second term na yung ating hinahanap. A sub 2 is equal to 3 times the quantity 2 minus 2. So, 3 times 2, that is 6 minus 2. Therefore, the answer is 4. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating second term now is 4. Okay? Next, third term na tayo. So, third term, so we denote it as a sub 3. Okay? So, again, the rule is a sub n is equal to 3n minus 2. So, our Next equation, a sub 3 is equal to 3 times 3 minus 2. So again, ang napapalitan lang natin palagi is yung value ng n. So pag kinumpit natin ito, 3 times 3 is 9 minus 2. The answer is 7. So ibig sabihin natin, ang ating third term or yung ating a sub 3 is equal to 7. And then the last, the fourth term, denoted as a sub 4. So again, our rule, a sub n is equal to 3n minus 2. So our next equation now is a sub 4 is equal to 3 times 4 minus 2. So let's compute this one. 3 times 4 is 12 minus 2. The answer is 10. Therefore, the fourth term is 10. So to finalize our answer, therefore, the first four terms using the rule 3a sub n is equal to 3n minus 2 are 1, 4, 7, and 10. That's it. These are the first four terms using the given rule a sub n is equal to 3n minus 2. So that's it. Sana marami kayong natutunan at nalaman ngayong araw na ito. Salamat sa pakikinig. Again, stay healthy and safe. God bless us all. Muli, ako ang inyong lingkod, Sir Jolan M. Sereno, Mathematics Teacher. Ingat kayong lahat at maraming salamat sa panonood.